For my foundation today, I'm using Guerlain's Lingerie Depot in the shade 03N. And I like to apply it using a little brush first and then blend it all out using a damp beauty blender. Then I'll go in with my Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. I absolutely love the creamy texture of this concealer and it is very full coverage. So I'm the shade Nougat, and then blending that out with a smaller damp beauty blender. I find it really allows you to be more precise if you use a smaller sponge for this. For my contour, I absolutely love the NYX Wonder Stick. I feel like it does a better job than a lot of the luxury products out there for a quarter of the price. So this is the light medium shade and I'm using the dark end of the stick to chisel out my cheekbones and kind of contour any areas that I want to create a shadow. For the highlighter, I'm using Becca's Glow Silk Highlighter Drops in the shade Champagne Pop, and I absolutely love this color. It's the most beautiful golden tone and it just gives you the most natural radiant glow. For my blush, I decided to use a cream product because I am very dry through winter. I like to use more creams rather than powders. So for that, I'm using the Dolce & Gabbana Creamy Face Color in the shade Rosa Aurora. For my brows, I'm using Givenchy's eyebrow pencil in the shade 02 Blonde and just applying that in soft feathery strokes so you don't want that harsh line. Now to set my brows so that they do not move all day and it almost creates the illusion of thicker, fuller brows, I'm using the Givenchy Mr. Brow Groom. Now I'm going to set under my eyes and around my nose, sort of the areas that do tend to get a little bit oily. For my eyeshadow, I'm using, of course, the Morphe James Charles palette, and I'm going in with the shade 10% Off first, which is a nice orangey brown. I'm applying that with a soft, fluffy brush, kind of to the outer corners of my eyelids and working that into the crease, and then blending out the edges using a larger blend-in brush. Then I take that same shade with a smaller bullet brush along the bottom lash line. Then I'm using the shade Benny, which is a really deep chocolate brown. And looking straight ahead, I'm applying that with a bullet brush along my lash line and then going in with a softer, fluffy brush and blending that out to create a smoky effect. Then I'm using the shade Canvas to highlight my brow bone and blending that out with a clean fluffy brush. To line my waterline, I'm using a MAC concealer pencil. This is the shade NC15/NW20. Next, I'm going in with the shade Face and applying that with a smaller eyeshadow brush just to the center of my eyelid. It's a beautiful champagne gold color. It's really going to make your eyes pop. Now for my eyeliner, I'm using, as always, my Glam Eyes from Rimmel. I just love the brush applicator that this product comes with. I find it so easy to apply. Now I'm just going back in and applying a little bit more of that 10% Off shade under my lower lash line. Then curling my lashes and applying my Mersey Eyelash Extension Mascara, which has little fibers in it to help lengthen and thicken your lashes. And for my eyelashes, I decided I wanted more of a cat eye look, so I went and cut my false lashes in half. Then to line my lips, I'm starting with the Burberry Lip Definer in the shade Rosehip, and I like to apply this all over my lips and then pat it in using my finger. Now to really define my lips and create that sort of contoured shape, I'm using a Givenchy lip liner in the shade 8, which is a nice warm brown. Now for my lipstick, I'm using the Shiseido Modern Matte Powder Lipstick in the shade Whisper 502. Now I really wanted to warm up my complexion, so I'm just going in with bronzer. This is MAC's Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm literally going over anywhere that I sort of placed my contour previously. And to set my highlighter, I'm using MAC's Gold Deposit Mineralized Skin Finish. And of course, to set my contour, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And of course, I like to carve out my cheekbones using the translucent setting powder. So I like to apply it heavily with a beauty blender, and then I go and brush that off. And to finish off, I'm applying the Halo Glow Lighter from Melissa Sassine to the inner corners of my eyes to really make them pop. And then finally, to set everything, I'm using Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray. And there we have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.